ability to separate themselves from the rest of the universe and world. Whoops, universe and world. So it's like their philosophy is basically they're the center of the universe or something like that, or they are the universe. And they don't have anything to do with the rest of the universe. It's on its own or something. I don't even know. I can't even make sense of his philosophy.
Well, that's what I mean. It just seems to be getting more and more away from any philosophical discussion and more towards personal attack and that video he made with the movie-like titles and all that crap. Like, what the hell is that all about?
Yeah, when I thought about it, he never really did many philosophy videos. In a lot of ways, he did, the about. But anyway, he did a lot of videos about politics or, anarchy or some other kind of crap, but he never really got on the subject of real, what's the meaning of life stuff. So maybe he's always been, one of these Gaia people or something. I mean, the unnamed God.
I mean,
Fill in the blank. Fill in the
maybe
blank
he just
gods.
doesn't know how to reconcile it. Because I respect Piero. I mean, I've always thought he's capable of making good arguments, but in this case, I don't understand where he's going.
Yeah, well, like I said, I just might have been under a delusion the whole time because I never really did scrutinize those kind of views of his. Because maybe he's always, I mean, if you're going to fall for something like The Secret Life of Plants, I mean, that's an old 1970 propaganda video. I mean, that's just so, like, truther quality bullshit.
If there's any kind of bullshit I like, it's quality bullshit.
Yeah, well, whatever. I like it fried, deep fried with turkey stuffing. I like to stuff my bullshit with turkey. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of why I hope he shows up tonight, so he can kind of explain what this recent round of videos is about.
Well, he won't explain it, so that's not going to happen. Well, even Graytex has got no Professor Antony now. He keeps repeating this line about consciousness, a self-reflecting universe thing. Like that's the whole magnificent thing of the human race is that we're contemplating the universe, and somehow that's so fucking kick-ass. And I'm like, man, no, a woman's got to have much bigger boobs than that. I mean, what the fuck is that? What am I going to do with I'm contemplating the universe? Holy shit, it's really incredible. I'm contemplating the universe. No, it really doesn't. Yeah, no. I mean, I'd rather watch a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
So the music was fucking hilarious.
So we're talking about the musical, the guy who was saying the musical, an hour-long video musical thing, or some other thing you're talking about? Yeah, I couldn't watch it just because I said, I'm not watching an hour of this shit. Fuck that.
Writing my dissertation.
Yeah, I'm not going to put up with me singing for an hour, but I ain't going to put up with somebody else singing for an hour. In my most recent
concert, you had free tickets.
Yeah, well, whatever. Even so, I had a little song in one of my videos this week. Some little song about how humans suck and such. It's pretty good.
What else are your songs normally about, Gary?
Yeah, well, that's what they're normally about. That and I think my penis is special. It's a special penis, special penis, special penis. That's my other song. Subject.
You crazy.
Yes, that's true. Probably. Most likely. But don't tell anybody. Because then they'll keep calling me crazy.
Oh, dude, what was that one song that you were singing not that long ago? That song just before your Inmendum account got terminated, and then, you know, obviously it's back now, but...
I don't know. That was a long time ago.
It's like a music video.
Yeah, well, there's a few of those, but whatever, doesn't matter.
Dude, it was the best one ever.
Yeah, well, whatever. They're all the best one ever. In my latest video, I go insane and throw the camera in the dirt. So this is pretty good. I haven't thrown the camera before, so I actually throw the camera. Yeah, Mumbo Jumbo is pretty good.
Well, thanks for not kicking me and having me for a short while, and then you have a good night. God bless.
And such. Yeah, God bless. I think about him every time.
I love that God bless night.
Would you rather me tell you to go F yourself?
Oh, well,
Seriously,
whatever. Same difference.
Gentlemen, just say good night. How about that?
Yes.
Say goodbye, Jesus freak. Thanks
yes.
for stopping by. Go
porridge,
yourself.
porridge. 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 Is that what the Teletubbies? What do they say when they say goodbye? Yes, that was fun.
I like that, though. He's like, God bless.
Yeah, well, you guys just throw it in there, so whatever. I guess I should have said, well, may the unintelligent forces be with you. Good luck with that. Yeah, may the unintelligent forces be on your side. Yeah, that means the retards, by the way, Jesus freak. That's right, the retarded forces. Yeah, that's right, they're on your side. I saved a cigarette. Ooh, I could share a cigarette with Black Cat. I saved a real cigarette. Look at that.
What's your favorite from smoking, Gary?
You excited about those new cigarette warning labels?
Ooh, I don't fucking give a fuck about a label. I think it's so fucking lame.
That's a good looking cigarette there, Gary.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a big, long cigarette. Yeah.
I like long tubes myself.
Yeah. I'll have half now and half later.
Well, I guess you didn't quit, Gary.
No fucking kidding. Durr. Well, I haven't bought any for 2 weeks. It's pretty fucking good. I haven't bought a cigarette in 2 weeks.
Would you steal them?
Well, not technically.
Do tell, please. I would love to hear the story about this.
No, well, whatever. A neighbor smokes, you know, so, you know, when he ain't looking.
So that's not technically.
Borrowing them.
Yeah, I'm renting. I'm just renting.
Is that the same
You
neighbor
get
you
it
get
back
the
with the
canned goods
second
like chicken noodle soup and shit from?
Unfortunately, yeah. Got a can of, like, I don't know what the fuck it is. Some kind of clam chowder or
It's kind of
something.
weird, that dynamic, how you have to buy like extra canned goods from a neighbor.
Well, whatever. They're poor people, blah, 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 blah.
No, I get it. I'm not condemning nothing. I'm just, you know, it's just a weird dynamic.
Ew, yeah, I can't touch clam
Like
chowder.
that's like a legitimate trade for money. I would suspect someone in that position would do like yard work or something.
Yeah, right. Work. Yeah, that's a funny concept. Yeah. No.
Shit.
Oh, that's good stuff. Yeah. Fuck these anti-natalists. Life is good. have a cigarette and am happy. But it will all burn away and then I'll be sad.
Good times.
Who you telling who you shutting the fuck up there, old hacks? Who you talking to? I actually unblocked you this week. I said, holy shit, I have old hacks blocked. Oh yeah, probably for damn good reason. But then I said, oh hell with it. I went to see just how many people I had blocked, and I saw your name, and I said, holy shit, I didn't know I still had them blocked. But it was like only 180. I was like, holy shit, I thought I had a whole lot more than that.
You only have 180 blocks?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I'd be well over, like, 5, 6, 700.
I would think 5, 6, 7,000.
Well, I mean, he goes through his list every now and then and unblocks people, correct?
No, I don't really do that anymore. I decided fuck it, because there was so many people that were like 3 or 4 time blocks, you know. I mean, you just keep coming back for more, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I unblocked you, and then you know, 2 days later you're fucking around again.
Well, I'm glad I made the cut before you started implementing that.
Hey Gary, are you tripping balls a little? You know, cigarette, nicotine, you know.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I'm saying it's good stuff. I'm just saying. But I have been trippy all day anyway. It's been one of them days. Now let's see, what else is news? The guy who was talking sounds like Tommy from the Bronx. It's weird. I guess it was Tommy, right? Tommy from the Bronx. Yeah. He's all like all orange. What the fuck? Yeah, you were having
There's only one Tommy from the Bronx. You should know the voice.
Yeah, well, the other guy sounds a little bit like you, whatever his name is. I mean, he sounds a little bit like, you know, a mobster. Yeah, I saw you were dramaing with somebody.
So we all went and we were all done with the Onision thing?
Well, I don't know. Is there something about the Onision thing? I mean, it's a fake, right? I mean, I haven't seen the video, so I can't make a judgment. I just saw the noise about it, but I was just saying from the description of it, I'm just saying, there's no
I don't know, man. It just got me fucking riled up on both ends of the spectrum.
Well, if it's fake, like, we're just all getting used again, right? We're just getting manipulated by all these people all over again.
Theatrics, right?
I mean, let's say you have kind of a high viewership channel, right? And you don't have anything to talk about.
You know what I mean? I don't think he's ever done anything like this before.
You don't have I know, but everybody runs out of material, right? I mean, how many times can he dress up as a banana, right? So he's just out of material, and he's just saying, well, how do we take this to the next level? And you say, yeah, this is the next level, okay? You just act like you're completely whacked.
You fucking better be, man.
Well, I'm just saying, what else is the, you know, do you really think he would sit there and videotape his wife and then ask idiots on the internet, what do you think I should do? I mean, like, somebody's actually going to ask their comment section a serious question. I mean, who would ask a serious question to their commenters? I mean, seriously. I mean, nobody on YouTube would be dumb enough to do that.
And yeah, not only that, but put sad music behind the fucking video.
See,
Well,
I
On
don't.
his other channel, Elysium Speaks, he is saying that it is true. So that's not even his main channel.
oh yeah, he talks shit though. There's no fucking way that's true.
I don't even
Well, I'm
watch
kind of
this
hoping.
My
stuff.
my perspective, obviously,
I
I'm not
don't know.
infallible, you know.
Well, I thought his wife was a guy anyway. I mean, who
I
the
thought
fuck
it
would
was
fall
fucking
for the
brilliant.
fact that this guy's a heterosexual anyway? Okay? I mean, I don't even buy that part of it. I don't even think he's fucking married.
Well, that doesn't factor in really. Dude, that's not his wife. That's the girlfriend he cheated on his wife with, and now he's divorced. Now he's dating her. If you even give a shit.
Yeah, no, I really don't. I really don't want to know the whole backstory, but whatever.
See, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't know why people
That's
get
it.
all fucking upset about, oh, someone did this, and oh my god, who fucking cares? Don't watch these people.
What the game is...
Yeah, but I happen to watch it, and I think he's a sick boss, and I'm just voicing that opinion.
Well, my point is that I just want somebody to tell me the truth, okay? I mean, if we're getting fucked over, I want to know if I'm getting fucked over. I mean, otherwise, there's this person in trouble, and this is how human beings take care of a problem like that, right? Your wife is got a huge, gigantic mental disorder, and you're going on the fucking internet soliciting advice. I mean, that's spooky.
And making money off of it.
Yeah, I got ads on it, so that's another reason to say,
Yeah,
what
true,
the fuck
true.
is this shit? I mean, who's pulling who's what? And if I'm
I
getting
mean, if-
told, I'm pissed.
His first response, picking up the camera and filming it, is an obvious indicator that it's more than likely not real. Because if I'm watching, like TJ said, dude, if he saw his dad having a fucking heart attack, and the first thing he's like, oh fuck the phone, dude, I'm gonna go grab my camera. Woo! That's, dude, it's complete bullshit. But I mean, I think the people who are watching and think that it's real, and then now they're gonna figure out that they're fucking duped. Dude, I don't think he's gonna have to be. I don't think he's gonna be able to make a fucking livelihood on YouTube after shit like this, dude.
I made a video to him today, and I'm kind of hoping that it is a joke, because I'll make a better video tomorrow.
Well, I think somebody should just, whoever is
Pummel.
closest to
Fucking
him
pummel.
or has
I
any
wish KJ
information,
would've
just call
pulled the
the
gloves off.
authorities and that'd be the end of it.
Well, I'm just saying, once it's figured out whether this is a lie or not, if it turns out it's a stunt, he should pay a huge price for it, okay? It should be done on YouTube. Because this is just bullshit.
Yeah, he loses either way.
Oh, I agree. I'm not saying that. No, I totally agree with that. I'm just saying, I just don't understand how these people get all this attention and all this hubbub. It's like, just call somebody or do something about it, and that's the end of it.
Well, it does make me wish I could.
But then again, how much do we really care? I mean, his docs have been dropped. It's not like none of us can call the fucking police on his behalf or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. How do you take that?
Of course you can. Of course you can. You can notify YouTube. Of course you can. There's tons of things that you can do.
Well, yeah, I don't know if you should do anything until you know what the game is, though.
Yeah, but I don't.
Yeah, but Gary, I mean, how are we ever going to know? I mean, this might just keep going on and on and on and on and on, and nobody ever really knows. I mean, if she's really in that kind of predicament right now and she's really sick, then she needs somebody to help, somebody to help her out.
Well, believe me, there's trolls out there that'll definitely find out what's going on for a fact.
Complete silence.
Yes, complete. Not really. Well, anyway, it's just weird. I'm just sick of, whatever. Yeah, your mic's still broken. Jesus, you can't even scrape up a couple of bucks for a microphone. Such a lame excuse.
Hey, do not God, man,
I've been waiting for a chance to speak to you.
Cool. I haven't been waiting to speak to you. I haven't been waiting like at all.
I gather that much, and I'm a bit starstruck here because your videos on YouTube, dude, you are fucking brilliant, man. You are just putting the word out there like it is supposed to be said.
I guess. Whatever. Okay.
Don't mean to embarrass you or anything, but I think you're a cool dude.
Well, that's true. There's just no denying it. The dude abides. But anyway, and such. And such part is really cool.
What is that in your hand, Gary?
It's my electrified cigarette. Yeah.
Does it plug into a fucking wall?
Yeah, it does actually. Yeah. It works better. You put, look, you put 3 volts in it, it works, and you put 10 volts into it, it works a little better. But, it can burn your fucking lips, which is a little annoying.
So instead of nicotine, you're getting electrically juiced?
Well, I'm getting burned is what I'm getting, but whatever. It's, fuck, whatever. It just doesn't, I don't, whatever. Do what I have to do. You were doing that e-cigarette for a little while there, Tommy.
How does it burn your lips? Like, you get, like, blisters and shit?
Well, I mean, it's not really, it just kind of, the skin just kind of dies, and you just, like, ow, that hurt. You just end up with a little sore on your lip.
Yeah, I use that e-cigarette in between cigarettes, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it does work. I mean, kind of, I mean, I really am getting better. It's like, I can go a couple hours here and there without a cigarette, and it doesn't really drive me insane. So, I think I'm closer than I've ever been to quitting, actually. I mean, 2 weeks without buying any cigarettes is pretty good.
Come on, man, be a man, grow a beard, start enjoy the flavor of fucking tobacco pipes.
Yeah, whatever. Pipes don't do much for me.
Why not?
Well, I mean, you can't smoke, smoking tobacco in a pipe, because it's just so raunchy, the resin. So, yeah, and
I'm
yeah.
doing it right now.
Well, I'm just saying, it's just kind of raunchy.
Oh, yeah, pipe tobacco, I guess.
Yeah, I know, but you pipe tobacco is like triple raunchy. You might as well smoke manure or something. Fucking, pipe tobacco is fucking foul.
I don't know shit. I never smoked ever, so I just thought
One of my therapists had this bag of tobacco from Virginia. I don't know what it was. It was so good. Like, she rolled a cigarette for me with it, and I smoked it. I was like, oh man, that was the best tobacco I ever had. It was just so good.
Yeah, I'm really not much of a connoisseur. As long as it's got nicotine in it and smokes, I'll smoke it. But, I just don't like the cigars and stuff. They really stink. It's like you gotta take a shower after smoking one, so you can't get that stink off you. I mean, I actually started smoking by smoking
it should be
cigars.
another one of those new little adverts on the...
I like some pipe smoking or some cigar smells, but it depends on what they're smoking. I mean, like, most of it's crap, but there's this one guy who sits on the corner sometimes, and he smokes this pipe, and it smells so good. I just...
Yeah, well, when I started smoking Tiparillos, and they were like little cherry cigars, and so they were pretty good. But anyway, enough of this cigarette crap. On to some serious subjects. So what do you think the popular color shoe will be this year? I'm going for blue.
Yeah, blue's good.
Somebody must keep those statistics somewhere.
Well, to
Like what the
commemorate
favorite
marriage
color
vows,
shoe
probably
is.
gonna be rainbow color.
You know, with all these little stupid statistics. They have to be somewhere.
Well, if they're going to be blue, then they might as well be suede.
Yeah, well, I
Yellow
really
stitching.
didn't get that shit with men, you know, with them, you know, faggoty shoe
Yep.
thing. But whatever, it's just a thing I just didn't get. I remember back in the 80s, you know, in the disco era, you couldn't buy anything. You know, let's say you buy a suit, you had to wear like 3-inch heels. And there was like, I remember the first time I was wearing shoes that had heels on them, you know, and it was like, God, this is just so faggot. And I just, sorry for using that word, but it's just like, man. And you're just like, you're wearing this polyester suit, you know, with these heels, and it's just like, where's the world going? And you're just saying, this is what I have to wear to be a civilian now? But I did like being.
Wait, when the fuck was this?
It was like whatever, 1979 or something. Yeah, I used to work at a bar, you know, so I had to like, I had to dress like a, you know, a regular, conventional, modern human, and yeah, so, but it was just weird. Yeah,
Were you on when they called it window?
Wear what? Yeah, so I bought 2 suits. I was kind of clever.
When they called it window.
I bought an all-white suit and an all-black suit, and that way I could mix the 2 suits to make it look like I owned more than 2 suits. You know, because I could just keep mixing like the white vest with the black suit, with the black pants, or the white pants and the black vest, and the, you know, so it came out to be like 10 suits for the price of 2.
Then you went right into the spandex, huh, Gary?
No, I don't think I had my first spandex until well past my 30s. I don't know where I got those, actually. It was some sort of running thing, you know. It was supposed to be good like for running or something. I don't know what the hell those things were from.
Abba, what's up?
No, no one said that, Abba. You did it. I think you said hello to yourself. Lame. It's pretty lame on the internet having to say hello to yourself. It's like favoriting your own video.
Craziest motherfucker on earth.
Abba is a troll.
I believe there are crazy
Easily
people.
my favorite pure person out.
Well, he's not really a troll. Come on. It's just like an embryo. Troll embryo. Yeah, he's like a zygote. Troll zygote. He forced himself into the world early.
Dude, he's pure something. I don't know what the fuck it is, but he's pure whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Oh.
Well, there you go. Good one. That was quite a comeback. Grog.
If you listen closely, you can hear the grinding of my teeth from amphetamine.
Cool.
On to more serious topics. Let's talk about not having babies.
Yes, let's all not have a baby. I won't have any. I promise.
Not having babies.
Yeah, let's talk about not weaving baskets.
Yeah, the point is you gotta figure out how to plug all the other vaginas. That's the trick. Gotta come up with some kind of vagina cement. Uterus cement. Yeah, that's what we need. Uterus cement. We don't want to plug the vagina.
Dude.
Just the uteruses.
How you gonna
The
fuck it up
vagina
for
is good
everything?
enough.
Well, I don't want to be giving nobody viruses, but whatever. Yeah, but it is kind of funny, you know, like there was one vagina that gave birth to the human race. I mean, you know, the first human popped out of one vagina, you know, poof. And if we could have just plugged that one vagina, it would stop the whole thing. And then Appa would be ruling the world. The old Cro-Magnons would have won. Yeah, well, whatever. Like I say, it'd be great if we can make people infertile. That would be okay with me. But, you know, whatever. I think we're going to have to make people infertile by making them dead, unfortunately. I think that's the only infertility people are going to accept is, oh, you're going to have to nuke me, I guess. Okay, I'll nuke you then.
It'd be nice if we got rid of the Catholic tradition of having so many kids.
Well,
That's not just the Catholic tradition, it's the Muslim tradition as well. I saw a woman that came to my store today with fucking 7 children. 7!
yeah, it's the idiot tradition. So, you know, that's the generic term for it. The idiot tradition.
I mean, I guess I'd like to have a son so I can raise him better than I was raised, but it's not like a necessity.
You know, everybody has that daydream, like, oh yeah, well, all my problems are because my parents were stupid. And they're not getting it, that, no, life is stupid. Okay, yeah, your parents were stupid, but life is stupid, you idiot. But whatever. I mean, really, you know, I mean, I had...
Well, I didn't say that it wasn't stupid.
Well, I'm just
but,
saying, I had
anyway.
like the perfect little Leave It to Beaver, you know, atmosphere that I grew up in a lot of ways. I mean, I didn't grow up in poverty, and I wasn't rich either, but you know, it was okay. We had a roof and walls and you know all that stuff. You know, kitchen sink and everything, bathroom. We had all that crap. Yeah, and it just doesn't matter. I mean, if you got a brain, you're not going to be able to just say, oh yeah, this all makes sense.
Keep the mouse on the button when you're speaking.
I'm working on it, fuckers.
Voice cutting out. Why is his voice cutting out? I can't hear.
Okay, well, it probably has something to do with the fact that when he fucking clicks on the mouse, and because he's a little bit irritable, his fucking stroke finger keeps falling on the other fucking button, and then it opens that fucking right-click menu, and he says, fuck, I can't get rid of this goddamn menu. That's probably what happens.
Shit. What menu? What menu? Your flash menu? You right click on the window and
Yeah. See, I'm sitting, I press the button, and then my other finger hits the other button, and then the other menu pops open, and then that ruins everything. So it's just a thing with me and my mouse button. Problem.
Yeah, so what were you saying? If you mind finishing your story, it was interesting.
Well, I'm just saying, I had a nice, perfect life, blah, 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 blah. Life just sucks because I'm smart. If you're smart, you're going to say, oh, life is kind of stupid. I mean, you're going to catch on pretty quick. It's going to become kind of obvious to you.
Well,
You're going to see horrible things happen to people, and you're going to say, well, that's horrible. Fuck, what
no,
put
that's
up with
true.
that
I mean,
for?
it does suck. But, I mean, on like a personal, like subjective level, it can get better. I mean, dude, I grew up in extreme poverty. I lived in a fucking 8x10 shed, and now I own my own business in a prime location in Saratoga Springs, New York. You know what I mean? So I guess from a subjective level, it can get better. It doesn't always have to be a piece of shit.
Well, I know, but on a subjective level, we know that whatever you have, you're still going to want more anyway. I mean, it's kind of a want chase game. And so, you know, when's the meal the best is when you're good and hungry. You know, if you're not very hungry, then it doesn't matter what you put in front of your face. So that's all part of it too, is you have to be hungry for it.
Eye of the tiger.
Well, I'm just saying, yeah, well, you got to be a hungry tiger.
Hey, Gary, let me ask you a question. Have you ever had a life-death experience, a real life-death experience?
Well, I don't know what that means, but if you mean like one of those, whatever they call them things. You know, when I had my appendix out, I had a whole bunch of shit happen because they didn't get me under enough, and so I woke up during the surgery. So I had that whole out-of-body thing, and so that was kind of creepy. You know, you're floating around the thing, you can see yourself on the table.
I actually mean, were you ever close to death?
Well, look, when I woke up this stroke day, I mean, you can't get much closer in terms of, like, you don't know what's going to happen. You know, if you wake up and your whole right side is gone, you know, and you don't know, you don't know if it's going to get worse. So I guess that was the closest I ever was to, like, oh, I'm fucked. You know, because I didn't know whether, my brain could explode more. I didn't know whether it was starting or whether it was done. So I was just in this place where I'm saying, well, now what the fuck's going to happen? You know, what's next?
All right, my question now is, did you appreciate that nothing was permanent?
Yeah, well, of course, you appreciate that. Oh fuck, the house is a mess, and I got them fucking dirty pictures on the computer, and I'm like, oh fuck, how am I gonna clean up all that shit? You know, you're trying to like say, what do I gotta do? What do I gotta clean up in this house? What do I have to go out and bury? You know. But yeah, I don't know what to say, Tommy. I mean, I've always been kind of fatalistic, so it's not like I was like.
Why care about it? You're dead anyway.
Well, I mean, you just don't want to, you don't want something rude, your mother's rifling through your shit and, penis pops out at her or something, you want, what the fuck shit like that going on. Even if you're dead, you don't want to be flashing your penis to your mother.
Do you appreciate life in general, Gary?
Well, I appreciate pieces of it, you know what I'm saying? But I don't, I don't know I don't even know how to answer the question anymore. It's like, yeah, I know what it's like to be addicted. I was addicted for years, I was in the game, I was chasing shit. But I always knew there was just something fundamentally wrong about it. And now I'm convinced, and so now it's just, it's just so easy to look at my own psychology and dissect it. And I guess that's the part where it all really falls apart. Once you know you're a rat in a maze, and you're just part of the game. All the fun's gone. You can't maintain the illusion, and you need the illusion to stay in the game. I mean, I just don't need it. I just don't need it. It's that simple. I don't need to be here.
But you want to be here.
That's what people confuse about what you're trying to say.
Right, but you are, so what do you do to appreciate it?
They always mix it up with your personal, they always mix it up in your personal life and say, you want to kill people and you want to do this. It's like they can't separate the philosophy from the personal aspect of your life. It's like they're all expecting you to, call up Dr. Kevorkian from his grave and put you to night-night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, there is a certain truth to that. If you're not going to be motivated by the mission, then there is nothing. I mean, if there wasn't this idea that there's no one else saying it, so I have to say it, that's sort of keeping me in the game. That's my motivation now because there's still a mess to clean up. There's janitorial duties to complete. But on a personal level, yeah, I don't need any of this, and that's what I mean. I mean, saying want and need are the same thing for me, Tommy. So I mean, it doesn't really matter what words you. I don't want it. If I can just get the fuck out, snap your fingers, go to sleep, and not wake up, sounds like a good idea to me. But the bottom line is if I'm not here saying this shit, who's going to take my place?
I don't believe. Yeah, I don't believe that, Gary. And I'm not trying to be a wise ass, but I don't believe that if you could just snap your fingers, you go to sleep and not wake up. I don't believe you. I believe you want to be here, and I believe you want to spread your message and do stuff like that. I don't think
whatever. I'm not going to argue with you about what's in my brain. I'm pretty damn sure I am closer to my brain than you are, and I can tell what's in there. And I haven't been a player for a long time, Tommy, so let's get serious. And I certainly know the end game, and I don't have any patience for it. I have no patience for the bullshit that comes with the game. So, well, anyway, I'm not going to waste my time attempting to convince you that I've been fully, I would be fully satisfied with some way to just gracefully exit for a long, long time.
Yeah, but would you eventually want to come back?
Hell no. What would I come back
Yeah.
for? To be one of you assholes? What? There's nobody. I mean, I can't even name a
I'm
person.
not saying how would you.
Well, I'm just saying,
No,
there's
I'm not
7
saying-
billion people on Earth, right? And I can't name one person who I'd say, oh yeah, I want to come back as that guy. I mean, that's how unimpressed I am with the human race. I can't even find one of you who I'd say, yeah, I'd want to be that guy. You know, with all of his goods and bads.
Well, I wouldn't want to be anybody else either, though, Gary.
Well, I'm just saying,
Yeah, I could say the
doesn't
same
that
thing.
say to you
7
something?
billion.
Doesn't that say to you something in your head that, like, holy shit, this really is crap? You know, because they're never going to do better than
Not
Tommy,
to be
right?
anybody else, so once you win, the fun ends.
Well, I'm just saying,
Gary,
whether it's just a psychological phenomenon or not, it doesn't matter. The bottom line is that there's no real value, which I can demonstrate by just saying there's no value in just being here, just being any old asshole.
No objective value. Obviously, it's a subjective value, but I mean, I guess.
All right. Well,
give
let's say you came back as a
value
retard.
that
Would
you
you want
want
to do
to
that? Would you want to come back as a retard?
consciously right now, no. But if I didn't have anything before that, I'd be a retard, and that's better than fucking nothing, I guess.
How the fuck could it possibly be better than fucking nothing? What the fuck sucks about nothing? I mean, explain the suckiness of nothing.
Well, okay, I'm putting it this way. I'm putting it this way. All right. If you see my TV over here is off. All right. I would rather me be playing a video game on it than be staring at it blank. I mean, that's where I'm coming from.
Well,
Obviously,
you can say
like
that's
to
where
get-
I'm coming from. That doesn't make any sense. That's obviously, you've reversed the scenario. The scenario isn't, oh, I'll be in some place with no TV. That's not nothing. Okay, when you're nothing, you're the off TV looking at
that's
you. Okay? And when you're nothing, you're the off TV looking at you. Why would the off TV say, oh yeah, I want to be that guy?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying from my perspective, right, I would rather be playing something on the TV than just like having nothing, because I don't even know what nothing is. And I would think that having fun is better than nothing. You know, I don't.
Well, I'm
know.
just saying. I
I'm
asked
not
you to
trying say
explain.
that you're dumb or anything.
I'm asking you
I
to
don't even know what the fuck.
Well, whatever. Okay, you can't use your imagination. I get you now. Okay, just say you have no. You just admit, I have no imagination and cannot deal with a philosophical concept that obliges me to stretch my imagination. Okay, fine. I get you then.
No, I can't. I mean, like, I understand that if it's off, and I won't give a fuck. I mean, I guess I just would rather. I don't even know. I don't even know what the difference would be, I guess. But,
Well,
I mean, I can understand that there can be
the
a nothing,
concept
you know?
has to be the point
guess
of
from
harm. You understand what harm is, right? You understand what being deprivated is, wanting, needing, right? If you don't want or need, it can't possibly.
Oh, no, yeah, no, I'm familiar with your videos, and I'm familiar with your philosophy.
Well,
I understand
well,
that.
I'm just
me being
saying,
alive
for
harms
somebody who's
things, but I
familiar.
understand that if I wasn't here, then I wouldn't be harming, you know.
Well, you keep saying that something is better than nothing, and I'm asking you to explain how the nothing is less.
I'm not saying it's necessarily better than something. I'm just thinking that I don't even know what nothing is, so I'm guessing it is. I obviously could be wrong. You know what I mean? I'm not the smartest dude ever. I could be a retard for all I know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it out there.
Well, whatever. You're not answering the question. Fine. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you're
All
like
right, sorry,
shifting the
brother. I mean,
goalposts like everybody else does.
Well, I'm just saying,
You're
look,
shifting
there's
the
certain
goalposts.
people in this room who like hockey, right?
All right,
They need to
ask
watch
the question-
hockey. They think hockey's really cool.
Maybe-
Hockey
maybe
stimulates
I'm
their
stupid.
brain, right?
Maybe
and
I'm
then
stupid. Just ask the question one.
Shouldn't talk over me. It's really irritating. So let's say you were one of those people that liked hockey.
I apologize. It's a lag thing. I apologize.
Well, I'm just saying. So there's somebody else who says I have no interest in hockey. I think hockey is a pile of crap. Now, why is the person who thinks hockey is a pile of crap in some lesser state? I mean, they're not in a lesser state. They just don't need hockey.
You're right. Did that go through? I said you were right. I don't.
Close enough. I heard you. But whatever. Yeah, I mean, look, it's so hard to understand. I mean, you can't really do. Psychology is a little complicated because you're actively participating in it. You know, so we all are going to get caught up in this idea that this is the native state, and how is there any other state? This is the state, and it's just like what Tommy was saying when I'm saying, like, I can't imagine being some other human being, because I'd say, oh, that was embarrassing. Ooh, I would hate to be that. Ooh, that person just embarrassed the hell out of themselves. Ooh, that's disgusting. You know, there'd be all kinds of mannerisms or things they said or things I'd be like, oh, what a stupid asshole. Ooh, what a stupid asshole. But those are all just my subjective bullshit. And they have their subjective bullshit, and that one has their subjective bullshit, and it's all just that, subjective bullshit. None of that crap matters. The only thing that matters is the deprivation, the pain, and the suffering. So all you have on one side of the scale... Well, I'm just saying, so that's the game, but that's the whole psychology of it, is that we're just caught up in our own taste for things. You know, our own hunger makes everything seem like it's valuable, when in actuality it's not better than nothing. We only think it's better than nothing.
I don't think I was trying to state that. I think I was just coming off as I think I was coming off wrong. I apologize for that.
Oh yeah, whatever. It's close enough. Yes, exactly. Life is a trap. There you go.
I disagree.
Ooh, left of center typed something. Everybody pay attention. Left of center typed something. Pay attention, everyone. Left of center typed something. I don't know exactly what it was. But anyway, yeah, whatever. Well, everything that you are psychologically is subjective. That's just the truth of it. I mean, your psychology is subjective. The only thing that has any capacity to be empirical or pure
No problem with that.
is a philosophical thought. Thoughts can be independent and free of our bullshit, but want can't be.
How can a thought be objective and transcend the subjective nature of the people who think them? You know, invariably they're tied down to the
they're built out of the same thing as like a mathematics is objective. It's because it's built out of something like logic. Okay, so thoughts can be logic-based, which makes them impervious to human subjectivity.
Yeah, but they're still perceived through the subjective.
Well, it doesn't matter. The subjective can't... Your subjective perceives the number 1 and the number 1, and then it perceives the plus sign. It can't do anything but do the addition. It can't make 3 out of that. It can only make 2.
Yeah, but the value that you assign to those units subjectively is different between person.
Well, I don't know how it's different. A 1 is the same for you, for me, for her, for him. It's all the same. You can't change the 1. It has the same meaning regardless of your subjective position. You can't change what it is.
Yeah, 1 is still a 1. But again, I'm not saying that the 1 changes. The value of 1 changes.
I'm not going to argue with that. That doesn't mean anything. What the fuck does that mean? How does somebody change the value of 1? Can somebody do that on their IRS form? I mean, can you file your 1040 with a changed value of 1? Oh, when I wrote 1, I really meant 600. Don't you know 1 is subjective?
think he meant his subjective value of the objective value of one. I don't know. I can't posit anything else. I think that's just what he was saying.
Well, whatever he was saying, it's convoluted bullshit. I'm saying that mathematics is independent of human subjectivity, just as I'm saying the basic premises of our existence and the logic that you can build on top of them are also independent of that subjectivity. Evolution is a demonstrated by preponderance of evidence fact. Okay, these are different things that we can add up. The Earth revolving around the sun. Different things are facts, and we can add up those facts and come to a conclusion that's independent of any of our subjective perspective or interpretation. Yeah, well, my name's really Vigo, so name your kid Vigo. But anyway. Stupid fucker. You better if you name your kid Dutter. That's what I call all my pets.
So yeah, I guess basically what I was saying was coming from a selfish perspective, and I didn't mean to represent it as anything else.
Well, whatever. I don't even know what that means either, but okay.
Do not God, Gary. What is your view on drugs?
Well, take him if you got him.
Alright, way ahead of you.
Good enough. Also, for drilling holes in your brain, I'm also think it's a good idea if you drill some holes in the top of your head. Lets the ether out and such. Oh,
what's your opinion on AIDS?
I have to make some more. I think AIDS should be. I think there should be a law against it. Plain and simple. I think the AIDS virus should be locked in prison. It's evil, nasty, and stupid. Should be given a good spanking. Also.
So you hate black people in general?
And the homosexuals?
I don't know exactly how those two subjects are
Where
related.
did that come from?
But fine, whatever. Yes. Okay, fine. Yes, go ahead. Yes. Must be true. You added that. You did the logic and added it up, and it's empirical, and there's just no way of getting around it. Of course, that's what I was saying.
Every black person has AIDS. Everybody knows it. Just like they only eat chicken and watermelon.
This nigga's crazy.
Yeah, well, whatever. It's not even on
What the hell is
subject.
this? Who's talking?
I don't know. Stupid what's
Sorry,
either the
guys.
stupid shit or the
I'm
stupid
just
fuck.
trolling
I don't
along
know
here.
which
Don't mean
one.
to offend anybody.
Whatever. Go troll along somewhere else. I think Jesus Freak likes trolls. I think yeah. He'll rub your boner. So go find Jesus Freak and he'll rub your boner.
Point me out to him.
He's in another room. So go find him.
I'll go look.
Yeah, go do that.
Oh, that was good.
I'm investing in Twinkies, actually. I'm going to buy myself a whole big giant one of those things of Twinkies. And then when everything goes to hell, I'll charge $5 a Twinkie, steal all of your money. Ha 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 ha!
Delicious Twinkies. Okay, so what do you think about this? I look at piercings as like a disgusting form of mutilation. It's like, hey, let's make a hole into our flesh and dangle a bit of metal from it. That's how I look at piercing. It's stupid. It makes no sense. Why do people do it?
Well, whatever. Why do people do a lot of the things they do that don't make any sense to me? Why do they put stupid bumper stickers on their cars that say preposterously
Why are you
stupid
wearing
things?
a shirt, man?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, piercing is stupid.
Because it gets cold.
I mean, look, it's stupid. It's stupid. It is stupid. But yeah, people do lots of stupid things. So it's just one of the stupid things that people do.
I think it's particularly stupid. I mean, you literally have unhealed flesh and you have a bit of metal hanging from it, and it's supposed to be aesthetically pleasing somehow. I don't see it.
I don't get it either, but I'm just saying this is what people do on planet Earth, okay? They do these silly things to stand out, to be like, I'm special or I have superpowers. You know, it's just the way people are.
Harder than tattoos because those are permanent.
Yeah, well, I don't have much use for tattoos, to tell you the truth, either, you know. I mean, this is how I go into the tattoo thing. It really is interesting art sometimes.
I don't think anybody has use for them.
So, I guess I would argue, if you're going to bother doing it, then do it all the way. I mean, do something really high art. I mean, make it a whole canvas and paint the whole damn thing. Yeah, exactly. Or else don't bother. I mean, the one little blotch of tattoo thing is just so stupid. I mean, I used to do some of this figure art stuff, so I knew a couple of models that did this stuff. And it was just so stupid. A couple of them were really good models, but they couldn't make any money, you know, because they had these stupid tattoos.
Did you fuck any of them?
No, I didn't. I did stare at their breast longingly, but didn't go any further than that. Well, it's funny. I'm sitting here with a model, right? She's naked. She's just talking like, you know, we're having regular conversation. And it was just so fucking bizarre. Because I'm like, holy shit, there's a naked girl in my house. Holy shit, there's a naked girl in my house. I couldn't get past the fact that there's a naked girl in my house. Fuck. She's just talking, oh yeah, well, so what, I'm naked. No big deal.
In British Columbia, women are allowed to go topless, but not many women do because of, you know, the fact that people aren't really used to it, and, you know, they just, I guess a lot of people would be like, oh yeah, there they are on naked grass, slam on the brakes, accidents, all this other nonsense.
Well, I'm just saying, but why would you want somebody to get used to it? I mean, what's the fucking point then? I mean, come on, you don't want to get used to it.
Well, I think the point
Did
was
it make it the best kind?
why.
A nice pair of boobs.
No, I think the reason why really has to do with the fact that, you know, it gets hot in here in the summertime, and I think women would, you know, I mean, one of the reasons why the activist did it in British Columbia in the first place is because it was hot, and she wanted to be able to walk around topless, and so Canada said it was okay.
Well, I'm just saying, it is just kind of very unrealistic to me. I mean, well, you know,
I agree.
It is part of the sexual mystique, or whatever you want to call it. It's part of the game. So, you know, I just don't see the practicality in it.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, guys are allowed to walk around without their shirts on.
But we know if women, okay, were as visually focused as men. So if women got hot because of a man's nipples and a man's penis, you know that shit would be getting covered up, right? You know that would be the game. So let's not pretend it isn't. Men and women are the same, and they're hornied up the same way. No, we're obviously hornied up different ways.
And it's obviously a different set of standards. I mean, nobody wants to see my fat ass with the shirt on.
Yeah, but okay, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that I think it's fair. I mean, if women want to go without a shirt, it shouldn't mean anything. Okay, so if men can't control themselves, that's their problem.
Well, I'm just saying, by this theory, all right. I mean, then you're gonna have what are you gonna do?
I agree with you.
You're gonna have kids exposed to this kind of shit. So men should just let their manhood flop out. You know, get an erection. Who cares? You know, on the bus. Oh yeah, no problem. It's just natural. I mean, it's just bullshit.
No, I'm not saying that guys should No, the point is to desensitize people to it.
It's stupid. Number one, I don't want to do that in the first place. Why the fuck would I want to do that in the first place? Okay, become desensitized. And in the second place, I don't think you're going to do it. I don't think that's what's going to happen. Okay, you're just going to make me horny more. Fine. Okay, great. Let's put porno on the bus. Fine. Super.
Yeah, well, you know, it's already a law in Canada, and that's just the way it is. It's called equality.
No, it's called stupid, unrealistic denial of reality. That's what it's called. Let's deny reality and pretend reality doesn't exist.
Gary, so you think that a woman showing her breasts is pornography? You think a woman walking?
No, I think for 80 at least % of males, it's sexually arousing. Okay? And if women have some other expectation, they're a fucking idiot.
Well, it's too bad that you think that way, but that's just...
No, it's too bad that you don't know that men are sexually aroused by breasts. It's too bad you've been on this planet this long and you don't know that naked female breasts give men erections. It's too bad you're too stupid to figure that out.
I didn't say that wasn't the reality, but what I'm saying is that it's fucking stupid that guys should expect women not to have the same kind of rights.
I'm not going to argue the same kind of rights crap, okay? This is just stupid. Men don't have female breasts. Women don't get aroused looking at men's nipples. So this is just a stupid conversation. Men are not women.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying that they are, but I'm saying that women...
Apparently you are saying that they are, and you're saying that men should not be aroused by breasts, and that women's breasts should mean as little to men as women's breasts mean, that men's breasts mean to women.
No, I'm saying
you shouldn't have equal rights for people who aren't equal.
Well, it's not an equal circumstance, so there can't be equality because there's not an equal circumstance. It's just a stupid conversation.
I'm agreeing with you, Gary.
You're making an argument based on the psychology and learning
have equality because they have big breasts?
No, we didn't even get on the subject of big breasts, because that gets into the subject of fat bellies and all this other crap that goes with it. I mean, come on.
Jesus freak.
Go away. Kill that guy, Andre.
I mean, I think you're arguing from a... No, it's just, he's arguing from a male standpoint of this is what makes guys attracted to women. And what I'm saying is, well, maybe it wouldn't be the case if women were allowed to do that, just like when women...
Right, well, I'm just saying, but who wants to create that world? Who wants to create that world? I'm just saying, is that the world you want to create then? You want to say, okay, breasts will no longer be part of romantic sexual relations between men and women. It'll no longer be a sexual part of a woman's attractiveness. And then we can cut her ass off next. And then we can cut her vagina off next. And we can see if we can desensitize. Why don't we desensitize men from women altogether? Why don't we make women completely unattractive to men? Okay, and then women can live on planet A, and they can actually move to Venus, and men will just stay here and call it Mars. Alright? Fuck you. The women can have Venus. Okay? You can all melt in the 500-degree centigrade heat. Bitches.
Okay, so if we have to go to Venus because you can't control yourself, then that's where we're going to have to go then.
Oh, whatever. I'm just saying there's biological realities, all right? And that, you just, what, you're gonna start doing this to the other animals on Earth too? Oh, you fucking goddamn elephants! What do you think you're doing, having sex in public like that?
We're not animals. We're human beings. and we know better.
No, we're
It's
in.
not.
Yeah.
Sorry, sex has absolutely nothing to do with
The only
knowing.
big difference
Knowing.
between
There's no
us
such thing as
animals is
knowing in the
our
bedroom.
complex level of communication.
Showing a breast isn't having sex, for fuck's sake.
I'm not going
I
to
know
keep
that.
arguing. I'm not going to keep. It is. Okay?
But,
it is.
Don't mind me looking at them if you whip them out in public.
Well, I'm sorry. It is. Okay? It is having sex. It is foreplay, essentially.
Plus the fact, what would that do to the strip club industry? It would be non-existent. Most strip clubs.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. That's irrelevant. Who the fuck cares? All those capitalists can go drop dead. They're just exploiting sex.
Point is, if you weren't correct in your assertion, they wouldn't exist. So you are correct. There's a difference between men and women.
Yeah, well, that's all I'm saying, and that's all this argument's made out of. Is some people wish to deny that reality, and it's just stupid to deny it.
I'm not denying that reality.
Yes, you are. As soon as you say
No,
equal
I'm not
rights, you're
denying
denying
the
the reality.
You're talking about a reaction that a man has to a woman's breast, and I'm saying that from a psychological standpoint, you can condition somebody to have that same reaction with other things. It's a learned behavior.
Exactly. So why don't we just teach all men to fucking despise women, and then we won't have any fucking goddamn problems. Let's all fuck couches instead of these stupid, annoying bitches who can't fucking face reality and realize there's a difference between men and women. Okay, then women can sit there and feed goddamn turkey to their little fucking lapdogs all fucking day.
What right do you have?
I mean, it's a stupid conversation. I mean, if women didn't have arms, would you say women have an equal right to drive? Oh, yeah, well, we don't have arms, but we still have an equal right to drive.
It's not about having or not having a body part, okay?
It's a metaphor. Newsflash. It's called a metaphor or an analogy to illustrate how ludicrous your proposition is. I've already said 5,000 times. Men, by tradition, thousands of years of tradition, are aroused by women's breasts. It is a fact of reality. Women, on the other hand, couldn't really give a fuck about man's titties. So, there you go. There's a difference. No room for equality.
Well, I'm afraid the Canadian government disagrees.
I'm not going to
with you.
argue with you, okay? I'm saying this is politically correct asshole behavior, and period. I don't give a fuck what the Canadian government does. What, is the Canadian government the fucking authority?
No, but are you the authority on men?
I just gave you the logical argument. Is your brain made of actual cement? I just gave you the logical argument explaining that men are not women. Therefore, equality is a stupid fucking word. Damn, you're dumb.
And I'm saying to you that if, but you're talking about a psychological response to a stimulus, and that's a learned thing. And if it's a
look, I'm not gonna keep arguing with you.
Like,
Thousands of years, this has been the reality, and you're saying we're gonna undo it in one day. We're just gonna undo it. And we're going to undo it in a sloppy, reckless way. Guess what? Deprogram men first, then show your boobs on the bus. Alright? Deprogram all the men on Earth first, and then play your game.
Deprogramming men involves real life, real modeling in the real world.
Oh, it's just so impractical. Yeah, so why don't you, okay, that makes even more sense. So let's have grammar schools where the girls don't wear tops, and we'll see how that grammar...